Hey guys, what's up? My name is Yas DaKard-Reader. I'm going to be coming to you with your Cartomancy messages. All these videos are timeless. Excuse me, I do smoke and I do curse. So if you don't like those things, let me tell you, you're going to hear a lot of it. So I suggest you find somewhere else to go. This reading is for the sign of Leo in any of your astrological houses 1 through 12, or any of your sign meaning, excuse me. Maybe it's meant for the sun signs only, but for me, every reading is it's for any of the sign meanings. So that's from sun sign all the way down to the nodes, that's north and south nodes. This reading is for Leo. Again, the difference between tarot and cartomancy, I just want to get that out there before I begin, is that tarot is pretty much up for interpretation in terms of divination, and cartomancy contains direct messages open for the same interpretation as tarot. Each suit is influenced by the suit that tops or falls to the right of the card. So within tarot and cartomancy, energies can be transmutable as well. So it could be you or somebody around you. Again, I told you what each card is influenced by above and below. Also, if you see a repetitive number, that could be for an amount of times, days, years, months. It doesn't really matter. Again, these videos are timeless, so whenever you get this message, it is for you. This reading is for Leo specifically. I'm going to be doing a general 6-card reading. As I get a bigger table and stuff like that and upgrade my station, I will be able to do bigger card spreads that involve more descriptive readings. And I'll be also using tarot and implementing it so you can see the difference as well. So let's get started. I did start all my cards facing upright, so if there is something that comes out upside down, could be for the benefit, it could be for, it could just be to let you know. All right, let's get started. Okay, so again, there's no cards. This is a 6-card reading, so there's no cards above. We're just going to be using the ones to the right for the first row, and then for the second row, we're going to be using the ones to the top and to the right so we can tie in the messages together. So let's start. Your first card is upside down. It is a 7 of Swords. Now, 7 of Swords is a as you can see, it's a spades card, so it's pretty much, you can tell what kind of card it is. Swords represents loss of a friend or other significant person in your life due to argument or disagreement. So this is good starting off, because if it's upside down, then that means you're not going to lose somebody in terms of a friend or significant person in your life due to an argument or disagreement, because the card is reversed and there's no card to the top of it to indicate that it will come out differently. Your next card is also upside down. It is an Ace of Pentacles, and that is a Diamonds card. It's an important message relating to love or business. So that could just mean that there is, again, when there's no message, I like to go off of what my mom used to say. When there's no mail, that's good news, because mostly bills come in the mail. So if there's maybe no messages, maybe that just could indicate a time of peace and solidarity within yourself, which is also always good. But if you are waiting for an important message coming relating to a loved one or business, maybe it could just mean that that message that you were waiting for was bad and it's not coming. So that's a good thing. I always want to think of things as the positive side, because I believe that what we think about is what we become. So I always keep to the positive side of the message. Again, if I feel that it could be something negative, I will always tell you, because I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it real, but in the same respect, I don't feel anything negative coming from that. Again, it could be just something in regards to nobody got nothing to say, you know what I'm saying? And that could be a good thing sometimes, so we're going to move on to the next card, and there's no card to the right of this card. So again, We're going to go off of that, and there's no card to the top. So the next card that you have is a 3. Now, the first card is what you feel now, and then the second card is what you want most. So maybe it is what you're feeling right now is no disagreements. You're in a peaceful mode, and what you want most is just for people to leave you the fuck alone. Or maybe it could just be that you don't really want no news, because news means that you got to do what you got to do. And Leos tend to be the ones that everybody in the family depends on. So most of the time they don't really want to be bothered, because then it means they got to get up and do something. The third card is your fears. So the third card is in reverse as well. So maybe that can indicate that there is no fears in regards to this situation. But again, your fear card is a 3 of hearts, and that is indicative of a third wheel situation, a decision, or lack of commitment in any relationship. So again, this card related to Leos, which is I don't want to say atypical for Leos, but it is in reverse as a fear of commitment. So in the right side up, it would be a third wheel situation, indecision, or lack of commitment in any relationship. So that would mean that you would be fearful of being in a third wheel situation, but you're not fearful of that, which is always, from my experience with Leos, that is pretty much it. You fear success. And I don't really mean that in any messed up way, but it's just like every Leo I've met is like, yo, dude, you got it better than what you think you got it. Like, just you're the one that's thinking that way. You're the only one that thinks that way, if anybody told you. But yeah, so this card is in reverse. So your fear would be a non-third wheel situation, or a non-indecision, or a full commitment in any relationship. So now we're going to move on to your fourth card. Your fourth card is influenced by the first card above it, which is a 7 of Swords, and that is a loss of a friend or other significant person in your life due to an argument or disagreement. So now this card is a Queen of Swords, and that's a cruel woman who's extremely manipulative and malicious, and this is right side up. So maybe your fear is losing somebody that you know is close to you, a woman that is close to you but doesn't necessarily have your best interests at heart, and you know that you're not going to leave this person, apparently, because the card is in reverse. Remember, it says represents loss of a friend or another significant person, and it's in reverse. So it's not, you're not losing this friend or significant person who is in fact a cruel woman who's extremely manipulative and malicious. So maybe you know that this chick don't really got your best interest at heart, but you really just staying because your fear is having to commit somewhere else, because the second card was the Ace of Diamonds, and that's an important message. So maybe it's your fear of commitment in having no message coming from this other person, or your fear of having to commit to this malicious person because there is no message coming in from the other person that you're looking at, which that person is the person that will require your commitment and your full attention. So again, to some of these first 4 cards up, what you're feeling right now is that you're going to lose somebody that is not giving you a message or is not writing you back, that is going to require you a commitment because you're around this manipulative person that you don't want to lose. You know what I'm saying? So again, that is a decision that is going to really be up to you. But if you messed something up that would require your commitment, then that's pretty much on you because you chose to walk away from it. And again, I said I'm always going to keep it real, but in the same respect, we also going to hold people accountable to things. You get what I'm saying? So I can relate to this in some sense, but in the same respect, the person that this reading is for also has to understand that you got to forgive yourself and know, you already know this person that you're not letting go of is manipulative. So you're really just holding yourself in the situation that you're in and committing to something that you don't want to commit to. And I may have gone too fast with that, but I'm pretty sure that's how that's going. We're going to go to your fourth card. Your fourth card is what's going against you. And that card is also upside down. That is an ace of clubs. The ace of clubs is positive experiences on the way. So if it's going for you, as no, it's going against you. That's the fifth card. If it's going against you, that would mean that if it's in reverse, whatever card this would be in terms of meaning, that it is not going against you. So well, the act of not doing this is what's going against you. And that card is an ace of clubs, and that is a thirst for knowledge or special talent. So again, maybe what's going against you is your in thirst of knowledge or special talent. Maybe not focusing on the things that are your talents or your knowledge that you have, which is mainly the knowledge. We're going to go up to the top card because each card is influenced by the one that's above it, is your knowledge in regards to pentacles, which is the diamonds card, money, values, and finances. So again, in regards to this situation, I see a lot of indecisions and money in love, you know what I'm saying, with manipulation. So again, what's that card, that ace of clubs, is a thirst for knowledge and special talent. So if it's in reverse, that means your lack of thirst for knowledge or your special talent that you may have. So maybe you're ignoring the fact that you can pretty much see who's who, you know what I'm saying? And you know the type of person that you're not letting go of, or the type of people you're not letting go of, and you already have a clear image of who the type of people they are, and the people that you want to surround yourself around require a certain level of commitment that you may not be sure that you have. But what we're going to do is move on to the next card, which is the sixth card, which is your future and outcome. Moving on from the ace of clubs, which is the thirst for knowledge or special talent. Again, that is in reverse, influenced by the pentacle cards, also in reverse, which comes in terms to economics and money. That's an important message coming through relating to love, one, or business. So you're not getting this message, and in terms of you not getting this message, is making your creativity stagnant. So, which is okay, because sometimes, that happens, and sometimes you need to just chill and wait for the universe to guide you. The last card, which is the five of clubs, is time to make a change, learn something new, hobby or sport. Again, this card in reverse would be patience, and influenced by the card above it, it is the commitment card. So maybe in terms of this, I want to say I'm almost privy to changing what I said in the beginning in terms of this being some type of relationship spread, because in general reading, these cards, the first one is the lack of loss. So you're going good, you know what I'm saying? You're not losing anything, and you're not getting any of these messages that you want, maybe, and it's kind of making you feel stuck in having to commit to this situation that maybe you feel you're being manipulated in terms of a woman that you're dealing with. And now you're having to be stuck in your thoughts. You're stuck in your thoughts in terms of this, and now you're just stagnant in creativity. So what it's saying is, in regards to this, it seems like it's more of a message in terms of the future, and the outcome is that what it's going to take for you to get through this is really just patience. And a good indicator of that is the quote, only time will tell. So again, I always suffer from this at times myself, the lack of patience, and due to waiting on others, because I suffer from extreme independency. So like, I really go hard to prove that I'm independent, but then in the same respect, it makes me feel like I can't really rely on anyone. And that is a lot of burden to hold, one person feeling like they can't depend on anyone. So I can definitely relate to that. But again, when it comes to other people, you cannot dictate what is to the outcome of what they're thinking. You're not in their head. You get what I'm saying? If you are, you're only renting space. So again, let's that be a reminder as to why patience is needed. You may be feeling like you're being manipulated in this situation right now based on who you're around, because you have a general sense, and maybe your talent is seeing through people and their bullshit and seeing them for who they actually are. And what you're doing is sticking to acting like you don't know. So stop playing a fool. I think this situation is, stop playing a fool and be patient. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever message that you're not getting, that you're waiting on, the message is realize your talents. You get what I'm saying? Your talent is, you're not going to get that message until you realize the talent of you being able to see through people's bullshit. That's what it is, really, to summarize it all. Until you realize the talent that you have of seeing through people and actually seeing who they are, and who are really committed to you and who are manipulating you, you're not going to get the messages that you want, and you're not going to get what the universe has for you until you realize that and actually try to harness that. And I hope this resonated with you guys. Again, if it didn't resonate with you, it's okay. There's plenty of other channels. I'm also showing you the cards again. And if it did, we also want to remember that the energies are transmutable. So it could be you, the person around you. Also, if you're not a woman, if you are a woman, it could be another woman around you, because women have relationships with other women, and people talk to women. Women talk to women, men talk to women. So it is specifically a person that is outside of you. Or if you know you're a manipulator, then maybe you need to see through your own bullshit, But yeah, thank you for watching this reading. I'd also like you to like, comment, and share if it resonated with you. If it didn't, if you feel it's for somebody that you need to, show it to. All these videos are timeless, so whenever you get this message, it is for you. I thank you for watching my channel, and I invite you to subscribe and like, and watch more, learn and grow with me. Thanks again.